So today we're going to be doing hashtag magic heart to home on behalf of hashtag AJOS, art joy of sharing. Hey y'all, APGJB here. Told you what we's gonna do. Well, I didn't really tell you what we's gonna do because it's magic, y'all. It's magic. So we got those there milk carton thingies. They're by Darice, and we got those on clearance at a Tuesday morning, you know, back during my no studio time. We got studio time again. Yay! Any hoodles. When I saw them, I thought, oh, those would make cute little adorable houses. Those little milk cartons kind of look like houses. So I thought we would do a card lottery with them. Okay? It just happens to be hashtag magic. For Art Joy of Sharing this month. And I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to make it work. We could have went with embossing powder because, you know, that's pretty magical too. When you put your powder on there and then you put the heat gun on there, y'all, and it melts, it's like magic. But we're going with this. So we're going to do some mono printing on the milk cartons, and this is from a card lottery, so there's only 6 of them, y'all. And so that's what we're doing. And you gotta, well, maybe not you, but me, I had to pay attention to which was the up and which was the down. Once I got into a directional kind of thing. So no, you don't see. Oh, blow dryer. Make sure it's on cool. When you're using it with a mono printing plate, okay, any brand, because they will melt, and to a certain degree they're flammable. I've never caught one on fire, but I think it's on there as a warning. Anyway, we're going to use a stencil because we're jelly plating, so we're going to get a stencil. Oh, and speaking of, there's a list of ingredients in the description box below the video. Click on the phrase "Show More" to see more information, including a link to the Art Joy of Sharing Facebook group and, stuff like that, because you might want to join up because we have fun, y'all. Just saying. We have fun. I've missed so much, y'all. Feel like it's been forever. Anyway, so as you can see, we're mono printing using a stencil, and there are 4 sides to the milk carton. I didn't really do the bottom, y'all. If the people that win the lottery on this particular one, if they want to put a specific color on the bottom, they can. Because the whole reason I'm leaving them flat is so I can mail them in a regular envelope, y'all. Okay? Hopefully I don't be paying packaging rate, but I don't know yet. Well, at least not at the time of the voiceover. So anyway, what is magical about this, you may be asking? I ask myself the same question. You're taking these flat pieces of, I would say paper, but it's really like a cardstock, y'all. You're taking these flat things and then you're going to fold them up, 3D origami, sort of, fold them up and make a little box out of them. But it's not just a box, y'all. It's a house. Okay? And on the inside, there's a very tiny little something. It's not really anything. Well, it is special. It's special. It's my heart, y'all. Because, you know, I be cheesy because I like the cheese. So the little heart says, APG Jamie, because I'm going to give away the punchline. It's not a punchline. It's the cheesy part. It's from my heart to your home. Whoever Carlo winner is. God? Anywho, I hope the people I send them to get them, because, you know, my post office has gotten just funny weird. So decided that I could do like half of it and didn't do real word, y'all. Then do the other half, and I do each one kind of the same, yet they're different. Okay, not just in color wise. Well, some of them's kind of the same color too, though, aren't they? Huh. I didn't think about that. Anywho, we're just going along, and it is multitasking day here at APG House. Okay, multitasking day. And not dishes. We're not doing dishes today. I know that's normally what we do for a voiceover. No. Today, I'm doing laundry. Excuse me. One has just got to love convenient modern day machines, y'all. Just saying. And y'all saw when I poured that Grant, because the little thing in the lid that helps keep the hole from clogging it broke off inside the lid, so I had to take the whole lid off, and then I poured it out, and of course y'all saw it poured everywhere, and then I had to clean it up, and so on and so forth. Because y'all saw that, I didn't have to explain it to you, but I wanted to, because y'all know I do use a lot of words, real or otherwise. I would like to invite you guys to follow the hashtag magic and hashtag AJOS and hashtag art joy of sharing, the whole thing. And that way you can watch and see all other kinds of artists doing who knows what manner of project to represent magic. Okay? Now I'm thinking I should have done some heat embossing on this, because that's just so stinking magical on its own, but I didn't think about it. And we're done now because we're already on the voiceover part. Oh, and I'm pulling out paint boogers. You know, that's that goopy, goppy stuff that works up in your paint when you haven't used it in forever. Some of my paint is getting old. I need to hurry up and use it before it's gone, because, you know, it will dry up and it won't be usable. And your boyfriend Clarence that we all share, you might think he's saving you money, but if you're not using it, it's just going to go bad, and therefore you lost your $2 or your $4 or your whatever clearance price, okay? So, that's a note to self. And the video has been sped up for your viewing pleasure and my voiceover ease. So here they are. That's the top. I'm like, make sure you keep the top up, because now we're going to do some stamping. It's not a whole lot of stamping, but it's some stamping, and that is a cushiony foam, fun foam thing that I got from somewhere forever ago. It might have been in a package of fun foam. I don't know, but it's at least 1/4 inch thick, if not slightly more. So I mean, it's fairly thick, and it comes in handy when you're stamping, because it can give just enough solid background and yet have some give to it, you know, a little squishy going on there. So yeah, and only picked, what, 3 or 4 little background stamps. Some of them I knew the name of. The script, I have no idea, because I like script stamps, and I have several of them, so I try not to buy those anymore. I don't care what my boyfriend says. I'd be like, but Clarence, I got some script stamps. So anywho, moving along. It's enough of my boyfriend. Y'all just hadn't heard about him for a while. Don't forget him. Well, I'm sure you haven't. And I don't know that I necessarily show you every single one of them through the exact whole same process, because it's the same process, y'all. We mono printed and or use stencil and stamping, and I'll wait till we get to the next step before I tell you what we do next, because you need to keep watching the video. I need the watch time, y'all. I haven't been on in a while. Well, I've been on now since I got my studio back. But y'all know I was not on for almost, it was 2.5 months, y'all. I wasn't on for like 2.5 months. So I lost some subscribers. They left me. I'm sorry they left me. But they don't like my kind of art. So there we go. But I did lose viewing time. I'm not complaining. No, I'm just letting you know. Watch the whole video. Just put your TV and or whatever device on my channel and select play all and go to sleep. It'll be alright. That's one way to do it. Oh, look how pretty. They're so pretty. I like them so much. Anyway, we're going to use this here stencil, and it's a Carabella stencil, and I got it for a birthday gift a couple years ago from everybody's friend, CB. Okay, y'all know CB. She doesn't really do videos. She visits a lot of live streams though. Hey CB. Anyways, this is a birthday present, and we're going to use it, and it's like a lace. It's got a lacy look to it, y'all. And we're going to use, those dollar store makeup brushes. I guess that's what they are. I don't know. I don't wear makeup, so there we go. I seldom use something for what its actual intended purpose is anyway. I wouldn't say never, just seldom. So we're putting that on there with the brush, because I'm like, yeah, because I like it, y'all. Oh, I like it. And, yeah. That's a red, and you can fold it up like that. And y'all, I got to practice on this folding. So whoever wins this, you might have to practice for a minute, and or refer back to the video, and or find someone else's video on the milk cartons, because it's not really origami, but there's some science to putting a box together. Okay. Yeah, that's all. I'm just gonna leave it right there. So here we go. We're switching colors, and I probably really didn't need to show you all as much as I showing you, but I want you to see, because I need the view time. Not really, but really, I don't know. Anyway, so I'm like that. Now the black on the archival takes a little bit longer to dry. And especially since I put more ink on my pad, it was pretty juicy. So I'm just using one of them ShamWows. This is not a sponsored video by anybody, okay? Anyway, to squish off some of the damp ink so as not to mix it, because I should have used the black ink last, but sometimes I don't think of stuff till I'm watching it on replay. So that's how it goes, y'all. Garden patina, still my favorite, y'all. I just love it. Now that new color that Tim Holtz came out with, oh shoot, now I don't know the name of it. I watched this video. It's been a while. It's been a month or so. Well, to me, it looks so much like garden patina. It's not even funny. He talked about patinas. Oh, yeah. There you go. How many patinas do you need? Every stinking one of them. There was no bone folder in this video. There was no heat gun in this video. We only had blow dryer. So I will give you a complimentary heat gun, y'all. Blow dryer. So, yeah. There's that garden patina again. Oh, it's just lovely. But that's an opinion. So, we're fixing to do something else. Maybe. I don't know. What are we going to do next? More inking? Oh, we're going to do some splatters. This is my splatter box. I have a video somewhere, and I probably won't remember to link to it. But it's a splatter box made from one of the 12 by 12 or 13 by 13 or 14 by 14 iris boxes that they usually have at the Michael's craft store. Okay? So I've got white paint and a little bit of water. I do keep distilled water in my spritz bottles and my water brushes, and I recommend distilled water, not tap water. So we're just going to splatter that on some of them. The darker, what I thought was darker looking ones, I put white splatters, and then the lighter colored milk carton, aka houses, are going to get black splatters. Okay, so I gave that away. Alright, it's splatters, y'all. And I guess I show you splatter and probably pretty much every one of them. Hey, it's a time thing. Sometimes y'all just need company while y'all vacuuming the floor, and that's okay. I don't mind being your company while you're vacuuming the floor or while you're doing the dishes or dusting. I don't dust. So if you're dusting, you can come to my house and dust, okay? Well, I shouldn't say I don't dust. I dust like twice a year. When I get out my ladder and I dust the ceiling fan, excuse me, so I can reverse it for winter and or summertime. I reverse it one way or the other, the opposite way. And I usually clean the ceiling fan, and I'm like, well, if I'm going to dust the ceiling fan, I might as well dust everything else. So twice a year. That's pretty much it. Unless somebody touches the TV and messes excuse me, the dust up on the TV, then you have to dust the whole TV screen, because otherwise you've got like this handprint or something on there. So now we're going to make some windows and doors, and I just picked the grid there on the cutting mat, and I'm like, yeah, that's fine, perfect. So that's what we're doing. And then at some point I decided I wanted some oval windows. Oval windows. Oh, English is so hard. So I got out. I have a die set. I don't know the name of the die set, y'all. It's Sizzix. It's Sizzix or spellbinders. One to others. It had little tiny ovals, so I used that. And I used a circle punch on the little circles, and then for the rectangles and our square-ish shapes, because don't expect these to be perfect windows and doors, because they're not. Anyway, that's what we did. And now I thought, well, I'm gonna ink on the edges, so I folded. I'm like, should I ink there? And I'm like, well, just ink everywhere you want to ink. And I'm like, okay, I'll just do that. It's kind of hard, but I'll do it, because I don't mind doing hard things for the people in the card lottery, because I love them and they love me. Information on joining the card lottery is in the description box below. Click on the phrase "Show More" to see more information. So while I was inking, I noticed a couple of the tops didn't have a fold Therefore, there wasn't ink on it, so it doesn't make a peak look. Okay? So, I thought, well, what am I going to put there? I don't want to use watercolor pencil. I don't want to use Stabilo all, because at that time I still wasn't sure if I was going to put a sealer on them. I did not put sealer on them. But anyway, at a point coming up here sometime in the video future, I will use a China marker, and they're kind of a grease pen. It's not greasy. I don't know. It's hard to explain what a China marker is. They mark on China. Simple as that. I have a white one and a black one, and I think one time I saw a red one, but I don't know that I bought a red one because I've never used it. So I could have got it, but I've never used it. So you know how up on the houses, up in the attic portion, typically, okay, because I'm in the south, so up in the attic portion, we typically have air vents. I would call them windows, but they're not windows. They're air vents so that the hot air can escape out of the attic. Okay, that's what those round ones are. I know they're not looking so fancy, are they? They get fancier, especially if you saw the thumbnail. Did you see the thumbnail? No. Don't go look right now. Just wait, because there'll be a photo montage in about 20 more minutes. Oh, not 20 minutes. More like 19. Not really that long. Made myself cough, y'all. So I used some Aleene's original tacky glue because it's my favorite, and I also used some art glitter glue because it's like a favorite now too. And I'm showing you how to sort of fold a house up, milk carton house box. So one side gets tucked in and stuck together, and the other side's open, because I think these are really like for party favors. Maybe some kind of a party. I would think would be cute for a baby shower, but anyway, well, you can't do gatherings yet, well, at the time of the video yet so much anymore. Anyway, then you could put like candies in there, and you could pour the candies out. Of course, mine's got a heart inside because it's from my heart to your home. So here's where I'm using the grease pencil, and I'm not putting it straight up on the ruler. I'm just kind of using the ruler kind of like, yeah, that's my guideline, and I kind of want to try to keep straight. These are not perfect houses. As a matter of fact, some people are going to look at these houses, they're going to go, oh, these houses have been through a hurricane or maybe an earthquake, okay, something like that. You just kind of got to work with it a little bit. Yeah. So I don't know what I was pointing at or why I was I want to make sure I keep the top of my house to the top. Oh, we're going to ink again. Oh, Lord. Could you have sped that up any faster? Yes. Yes, of course I could have, but I didn't. Because, maybe you have some of these milk cartons you got on clearance somewhere. And you're like, I don't know what to do with those, but I like them. Because, your boyfriend elbows you and says, you don't have that. Anyway. So this is just an idea. Just an idea. And go put that roofline peak thing in there. It looked pretty good. Some of them's a little wonky, but wonky houses, everybody's got a wonky house. Some form or another, your house is wonky. Just saying. So I kind of show how to put it folded up. It's just one of those things you got to fiddle with, and that kind of thing. Now my video screen is glitching. Well, that was certainly interesting on my end. Hopefully it didn't do it for y'all, but I don't know. Something in the computer kicked on. It's like, oh, it's time to run something in the background. So, fold up the bottom, tump it over. Fold up the bottom, tump it over. And then when you get to the last one, you tump up the edge that's got the sticky strip on it. Okay. and you kind of tuck it in. Sometimes you got to stick your hand in there, your fingers in there, to keep the straight wall straight. Okay. I know it's not necessarily fancy yet. Just hang in there. Okay, so now we're going to get a little fancy. I went over to the sewing machine, because some of y'all know I set up my little bitty sewing machine, so I can just do real quick like stitching. So I put a piece of lace on there, zigzag. I didn't show you that part because I don't have a camera over there. I didn't feel like filming it with my phone, because I'd have to try to figure out how to work up anyway. Now we're going around the windows and the door with the white jelly roll pin. Okay. I even put a little doorknob on the door. See, fold it up, tump, fold up, tump, fold up, tump. Pull that strip off. Squish it down. Pull that strip off. Squish it all down. Get your peak where you want it. Which one am I gonna? I don't know, y'all. Just do the best you can if you win this lottery. And if you didn't win this lottery, then you don't even have to worry about it, do you? Although I have some more. I may make some more at some other point. We may do a couple milk carton house lotteries. Could happen. See? Y'all remember them old milk cartons? It's not like a juice pack thing in a bag that you got to stab with a straw and poke it all the way through, and then you got juice running everywhere. It's not one of them. It's a milk carton. Ta-da! See, I'm not putting it together because I'm going to mail it, so I need it flat. I'm going to show you one more time on faster speed. Even though the other one was sped it up too, this is even a more faster speed, just in case you didn't see me outlining the windows and the door. Just one door. There's no back door on these houses, because one way in, one way out. Showing you again kind of how you can kind of do it. I'm pretty sure y'all figure it out. Y'all so smart. You'd be like, I don't know what DPC was saying was so hard about this. That snuck up on me, y'all. You know the spiel. I appreciate each and every one of you. Your kind comments, your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions. Thanks for watching, and happy arting, y'all.